Hey there, everyone. How we all doing? Hope we're having a nice night. It is Sunday. Sunday. Immense physical pain? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's no good. Sarge, if you're gonna do the shout out to Thempire Ian, could you at least just do the fucking exclamation point socials? Goddamn. So annoying. I'm having an okay week. We've been getting a little bit of construction done. A little bit of construction done. Fixing up the ceiling. It's funny because I'm always in pain. Well, you know. Speaking of pain, my back is feeling a whole hell of a lot better. I have full range of motion for the most part. There's still a little tiny bit of a lump, and it still hurts in specific positions. But oh boy, am I back to feeling normal. It's really nice. That fall could have been so much worse. I'm glad it wasn't worse than it was. Would you recommend falling down the stairs to anyone? Yes, I would. If your name is Donald J. Trump, or Elon Musk, or Jeffrey Bezos, or Mark Zuckerberg, or Nancy Pelosi, Joseph Robinette Biden, Kamala Harris, throw some more chat. Vladimir Putin. I feel like that's a fine one. Xi Jinping. Just sure, why not? David Cameron. This is a stupid bit. Benjamin Netanyahu. Yes, please fall down the stairs. David Cameron, yeah. He's still alive, right? He didn't die or anything. I mean, isn't even in power, as in, like, he no longer is in charge of a government. But he has enough money and influence to have some amount of power. Newt Gingrich, yep, fall down the stairs. Fall down the stairs. What a weird way to start stream. Today we are going to be watching a public domain movie from 1929, which is the Marx Brothers' The Cocoanuts. I don't know if they misspelled if like that's just how they spelled coconuts back then, or if there's like something, if it's like a pun on like cocoa and nuts. But I guess we'll find out. I haven't actually watched this movie before. I don't think I've watched. No, that's not true. I was about to say I haven't watched a Marx Brothers movie. That's not true. I have watched at least one, for sure. I couldn't tell you the name of it. Duck Soup. I think that's the one. Yeah, the one with the mirror bit. The one with the mirror gag, or the not actually a mirror gag where they pretend to be in a mirror. But yeah, because it's January of a new year, there's a bunch of new stuff in the public domain. We're gonna take a look at some of it today. Public domain of the monarchs. True. Like I said, we got the Marx Brothers, The Cocoanuts, which is their first film, and then we have a Mickey Mouse short, because some of the Mickey Mouse stuff is coming to the public domain as well. Gonna have a good time with that. So I guess let's just go ahead and start that movie. We will be Mickeying the mouse. Okay, you can see my mouse. That's fun. Usually you can't see my mouse on these. So the music's by Irving Berlin. That's nice. Oh no, it's just something for me to keep in mind because it might be annoying if I was like just doing this the entire stream to check on things. So there's our marks. No Carl, unfortunately. This is an interesting way to do credits. This is like one of the... There's like... This is an early sound film. So they actually couldn't like pipe in the music. The music that's in the movie is being played like just off screen. So just like imagine an orchestra just off screen. The entire movie. I want you to imagine an orchestra just off screen the entire movie. This movie seems like it's going to be one for the girl lovers out there. Look at this guy. That guy was huge. I wonder if this is like risque for the period. 1929? These are some scantily clad women for 1929. I'm probably not going to riff this a whole lot because it is like a comedy movie, but like, you know, it is a comedy movie from 1929, so. I like how exactly one of those trees is real, or like actually a physical item, and not just a painting. I gotta say, oh my god, the aesthetic on some of these women are kind of peak, actually. Hey, there's the orchestra. Florida. We're in Florida. Oh boy. Yeah, especially goofy looking ones.
We want to see you, Mr. Hammer.
What's the matter? Somebody pay their bill?
We want our money. Yes, money.
You want your money?
We want to get paid.
Oh, you want my money. Is that fair? Do I want your money? Suppose George Washington's soldiers had asked for money. Where would this country be today?
But they did ask.
And where's Washington? No, my friends, no. Money will never make you happy. And happy will never make you money. That might be a wise crack, but I doubt it.
We want our money.
I'll make you all a promise. If you'll all stick with me and work hard, we'll forget about money. Let's get together and we'll make a regular hotel out of this place. I'll put writing paper in the hotel, and next year, if you behave yourself, I'll put in envelopes. I'm going to put extra blankets free in all your rooms. There'll be no cover charge.
At a pizza party.
Opportunities here in Florida. 3 years ago, I came to Florida without a nickel in my pocket. Now I've got a nickel in my pocket.
That's all very well, Mr. Hammer, but we haven't been paid in 2 weeks, and we want our wages.
Wages? You want to be wage slaves? Answer me that. No, of course not. But what makes wage slaves? Wages. I want you to be free.
This is great.
Remember, there's nothing like liberty, except Collier's in the Saturday Evening Post. Be free, my friends, one for all and all for me, and me for you, and 3 for 5, and 6 for a quarter.
Pardon me, a couple of telegrams for you, Mr. Hammer.
There you are. Business is beginning to pick up already. Now, if you boys will only be calm. We arrived this afternoon on the 4:30. Kindly reserve 2 floors and 3 ceilings. Must be mice. If we like your property, we will immediately buy it. See that? Things have started our way already.
Who's it from?
Western Union. And they've got a lot of money, too. On the 4:15, eh? Well, I'll take the bus down myself.
Here's another one, Mr. Hammer.
See? We're going to be stuffed by tonight. This hotel will be so crowded that we'll be turning away thousands of people. If there's another hotel on Coconut Beach, cancel our reservations. I know it. It was too good. Wait a minute. P.S. Aunt Fanny had an 8-pound boy. Can you come to the wedding? You see, everything is all right, boys. Everything is all right. You're all invited to the wedding of Aunt Fatty's 8-pound boy. However, that won't be for a couple of years yet. In the meantime, I want you to buck up. Get down to work. Let's put this thing over with a bang.
Hooray!
And above all, forget about money. Don't think of it. Just forget about it because you won't get it anyway.
Hooray! All right, time for some more girls gallivanting. He might as well have. We're not getting paid. We're not getting paid. I will say one thing is that it kind of feels like they're leaving in space for laughs. So like it feels a little bit like a Doug Walker movie in that way. But it might just be the awkwardness of an early silent film, you know, or early sound film, you know. Why would I say that? Why wouldn't I? When I think of awkward comedy that is ruined by putting in pauses for laughter, Doug Walker's the first person I think of.
See that? I keep them dancing for their money.
Yeah.
Jamison, I'm going down. I'll meet the
They don't get any
4:15.
money.
Yeah.
If I never come back, you'll know I'm still waiting for the train.
Yes, sir.
And in my absence, I'm relying on you to take good care of everything.
Well, you can depend upon me, sir.
That's fine. If any guests come in, take good care of them.
Yeah.
And think of me, Jamison.
You bet I will.
I'll be back someday.
All right.
Keep a light burning in the window.
Yes, sir.
If you can find a window.
All right, sir.
Goodbye, Jamison.
Goodbye.
Hello, Harvey. Why so downhearted? Is Bob Adams cutting you out with Polly Potter?
I'm not worried about a hotel clerk.
No, but I'll bet you're worried about the Potter million. You generally
Her
could use money
voice.
in the old days.
Lay off that stuff.
You know, marrying Polly is the only way for you to square your debts.
I can take care of myself.
Wow.
I doubt it.
So husky. I love it.
But suppose I have a little plan that'll take care of both of us.
What do you mean?
Have you ever seen that diamond necklace of Mrs. Potter's?
You bet I have. What's that got to do with
Yeah,
that?
the hat sucks. I don't know. She's like
Her room
Magneto.
and my room are right next to each other. Hers is 318, mine 320. The door between is unlocked.
Well,
She keeps everything in a jewel case locked up in her dresser. The key is always in her bag. That's what you've got to get.
it's a large order, but maybe it can be done. Suppose I invite Mrs. Potter and Polly to take supper with me tonight.
What's
We're all
that?
Magneto. That's true.
Sometime during the evening, I might be able to get the key out of her bag.
Now you're talking. That sounds more like old times. And I'll try to get rid of Bob Adams for you.
Look, this is Coconut Meadow. You know that hill.
What a question. Do I know that cunning little hill?
It's cunning, all right. But that's why there hasn't been any development here.
Couldn't it be cut down?
What's that?
Too expensive. Now,
Speak
here's what
up.
happened.
I can't hear you over the
John
orchestra.
Berryman was here to see it last month. You know, Berryman practically made Palm Beach in Miami. But he said he wouldn't touch this. Now, when a man like that touches the place up, no one wants it. Do you know anything about architecture?
No. But I'd love to learn.
Well, I made a drawing
might
of the
be.
whole place showing the hills. And to build that scheme without cutting down the hill or having it get in the way. I made the hill fit in with the architectural scheme.
Everyone wore a suit to
I
the
sent
beach,
Berryman a
Sarge.
copy last-
It's
last
the
week, and
20s.
secretary wrote me a nice note saying they were studying my plan.
That's thrilling. Did Mr. Hammer know about it?
Not yet, but if he takes it, I'll design the buildings. Hey, I may be an architect yet.
Oh, if he only does, I'm sure it will be the most beautiful place in the world.
He's on
It
like
would
a rug of some kind.
lives
It's
there.
fine.
Look, see what I've written? Heaven for Polly and me.
That looks great. When do I move in?
Any day now.
It's a lovely dream, Bob. Let's make it come true.
Whoa. I wasn't expecting a song. It's okay. I just wasn't expecting a song.
That Spanish castle I built in my mind will be a love nest from a practical kind, and I'll be there.
You know, early sound film, you gotta show off that you can do music.
When my dreams come true. Ever since
Oh, we're going for another verse. Okay.
all that I seem to do is dream.
Wonderful dream.
Heaven's before my eyes. Oh, when will I realize my dream?
Wonderful dream. The
Ugh.
skies will all be blue.
She hit that note a little funky. I think the record this like terrible quality really made that sizzle in a bad way.
That Spanish castle I built in my mind will be your love nest, the practical kind, and I'll be there with you. When my dreams
Will you look at that?
I am looking.
Well, it's darn cute. I wonder who it can be.
Let's find out.
That Little Red Riding Hood said to the wolf, "Woof, woof, 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 woof."
Hello.
Oh, hello.
How do you do, Miss Polly?
Hello.
Your mother was
Okay.
looking for you, Polly.
She generally is, and she generally finds me. You know, Mother. Thanks a lot. It was a lovely story, Mr. Adams. I'd like to hear the rest of it sometime. Goodbye.
I wonder if I could hear it sometime.
With pleasure. How about you, Yates? No, thanks. You know what happens to bad little boys who tell stories. Certainly. They marry the beautiful princess. So long.
And I'll be there with you when my dreams.
Oh man, he's like walking away from the camera so the camera can't pick up his audio as well. That's so cool.
Nice
For a
boy.
natural fade out.
The kind who usually gets what he wants.
Not always. I might win out yet.
Well, miracles do happen.
Well, Polly, you've been out again with Mr. Adams. But only for a little while, Mother.
Why a daughter of mine should fool around with a hotel clerk when she has the opportunity of marrying one of the Boston Yates is more than I can understand.
Oh, who cares about the Boston Yates? Anyway, Bob isn't a clerk. He's an architect. He's only clerking until he can get started.
One who clerks, Polly, is a clerk, and that settles it. And I want you to remember that no Potter has ever been involved in a single scandal.
How about Uncle Dick?
Polly, it's a well-known fact that your uncle was drunk at the time. And
Oh.
another thing, young lady, I'm quite tired of your sitting up on the beach all afternoon.
Hey. Why don't you take something for that insomnia? You ought to cut out drinking so much coffee.
I'm sorry, sir. Say, any luck with the 4:30?
Yes, it didn't hit me. That's the only luck I had with her.
Mr. Hammer, I think I know what's wrong with the hotel.
I think I know, too. You're fired. Get your hat and my coat and get out.
Well, maybe the season hasn't started yet.
Maybe the hotel isn't open yet.
Well, don't worry, Mr. Hammer. In a few weeks, you'll be cleaning up.
Yes, and making the bed. Go on, get out of here. I can handle this rush myself. 600 rooms in the hotel, and you have to sleep here.
How do you do, Mr. Hammer?
Why don't you whistle at the crossing? You're just the woman I'm looking for. Now, whether you like it or not, I'm going to tell you about Florida real estate. It's the first time it's ever been mentioned down here, today.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid.
Do you know that property values have increased 1929 since 1,000%? Do you know that this is the biggest development since Sophie Tucker? Do you know that Florida is the show spot of America and Coconut Beach is the black spot of Florida?
You told me about this yesterday.
I know, but I left out a comma. Look, in a little while, we're going to hold an auction sale at Coconut Manor. The suburb terrible, beautiful. You must come over. There's going to be entertainment, sandwiches, and the auction. If you don't like auction, we can play contract. Here it is, Coconut Manor. 42 hours from Times Square by railroad. 1,600 miles as the crow flies. 1,800 as the horse flies. There you are, Coconut Manor, glorifying the American sewer and the Florida sucker. Why, it's the most exclusive residential district in Florida. Nobody lives there. And the climate. Ask me about the climate, I dare you.
Very well.
I'm glad you brought it up. Our motto is Coconut Beach. No snow, no ice, and no business. Do you know that Florida is the greatest state in the Union?
Is it?
Take its climate. No, we took that. Take its fruits. Take the alligator pear. Take all the alligator pears and keep them. See if I care. Do you know how alligator pears are made?
Haven't the slightest idea.
There you are. That's because you've never been an alligator. And don't let it happen again. You know that it sometimes requires years to bring the pear and the alligator together? They don't like each other.
No?
No. Do you know how many alligator pears are sent out of this state
What the
every year?
fuck is an alligator pear?
I don't think I do.
All they can get a hold of. Florida feeds the nation, but nobody feeds me, and that's what I want to talk to you about.
Mr. Hammer.
Another thing, take our cattle raising. Oh, I don't mean anything personal, but here is the ideal cattle raising section. We have longhorns, shorthorns, and shoehorns.
Mr. Hammer, will you let me say something, please?
It's
I
a
hardly think
bar
so, and there's
in
something else
New
I want to
York.
bring to your mind.
That's
Where
not
will
what
you
I'm
be when you're
looking for.
65? That's only about 3 months from now.
If I were to
Avocado.
die, I
It's
should
an
be
avocado.
buried someplace
That's what I
like
thought.
Palm Beach.
Palm Beach, the Atlantic City of yesterday, the slums of tomorrow. Do you know that the population of Coconut Beach has doubled in the past week?
Has he?
3 bulldogs were born. We're expecting a nanny goat in the morning.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I must be going.
Now, don't go. Before you go, let me show you a sample of our sewer pipe we're going to lay. Look at it. Nobody can fool you on a sewer pipe, can they? A woman like you. Now, this is the 8-inch pipe, but of course, all property owners will be allowed to vote on the size of the pipe. In case of a tie, it goes to the Supreme Court, and I can give you a little inside information in advance. The Chief Justice is crazy about this type sewer. Here, put it in your pocket. I'll see you later.
Mr. Hammer, I can't use this. I don't want it.
Why are they called alligator pears? Because they have like an alligator-like skin, and they look like a pear. They're shaped like a pear.
Hello? Yes? Ice water in 318? Is that so? Where'd you get it? Oh, you want some? Oh, that's different. Have you got any ice? No, I haven't. This is Coconut Beach. No snow, no ice. Get some onions. That'll make your eyes water. What? You too.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, Mrs. Thompson wants to know if you'd reserve a table for dinner for her in a nice quiet spot.
A nice quiet spot?
Yeah.
Tell us you can eat in the lobby. Say, we ought to dress this place up a bit. It looks terrible. Front. 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 Here, front. Here, front. Here, front.
Were all people before the 1950s insane? Yes.
Are we all out of front?
I haven't seen them.
I'm going to fire some of those people. Give me the fire bell. Hey, why don't you stick around here? Listen, if anybody comes in that looks like a customer, tie him up and brand him. Now, exit. Look at him. He's dressed better than I am.
Whoa, look. Did you see that couch out in front? Look at that couch there. That's crazy.
Hey, come in. Gentlemen, customers. How do you do? What are you boys giving me the runaround? Come over here.
Let's go.
What do you want? Explain your business.
We send you telegrams.
Oh, you're the boys who sent the telegram.
How do you do?
That's a coincidence. I used to send telegrams myself. How are you? And how are you? That's all right. Don't worry. Hey.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you can stay, but you'll have to take that groundhog out of here. Now, what do you want? Explain your business.
Well, we make a reservation.
Reservation?
Yes, we want a room and no bed.
Oh, I see. You're just here for the winter. Well, step this way, and I'll see what I can do for you.
All right, we stay for the summer, too.
I'm sorry, boys, but we haven't got any vacancies.
He's got no vacancy.
We got plenty of rooms.
Oh, it's all right. We take a room. You want a room?
All right.
All right, we take a vacancy.
Oh, boy, take the gentleman's baggage.
What is it? What?
Hey, do you know that suitcase is empty?
That's all right. We fill it up before we leave.
Oh, you will. Well, you'll empty it before I go out. Now, step this way, boys, and just put your moniker on there, and everything will be AK. Hey.
Is this one of those movies where stuff just kind of happens? Yes.
Right this way, boys.
And
Three
you
shots
get
for
the
five.
green, never miss
The
this
boy
one.
wins the gold cigar.
Get-
Anybody else? Step right up this way. Hey. Don't throw that. That's only for long distance.
All right. Come on, let's go. What's the matter?
Ah, then what do you want? Would you like a suite on the 3rd floor?
No, I'll take a Pollock in the basement.
Well, you'll have to take that up with the commissary department. That's an
Well,
entirely different proposition, and I can...
Why is he doing that? He's...
Here you are. Let me help you here. I'm sorry. The afternoon mail isn't in yet. Say, I could use you the price of the month.
Telegram for Mr. Hammer.
Telegram? Just tell him I'll send him the money in the morning. Now then, what do you want? Now, what do you want? Do you want a single room?
We'd like to double up.
Well, eat some green apples.
Hey,
Just
it's
a moment.
joke.
What's that? You'll have to talk louder. I can't hear you. If you'll take your nose out of the receiver, it'll be okay. Funny fellow, you. Hello? What's that? You want to know where you can get a hold of Mrs. Potter? I don't know. She's awfully ticklish. Now,
Stupid.
I'm in a position, gentlemen, where...
He's hungry.
Here, have one of these flowers. They're buckwheat. Pick out a nice one now. I don't want you to get any of the worst.
I love how you could see him smiling through
you
it.
boys will pardon me for a few moments. I have some very important business to attend to. As a matter of fact, I'm going upstairs and get your partner.
He's like barely holding it
I'll
together.
be down in a few minutes. And while I'm gone, don't forget, register.
Hey, don't forget, register. That's all right.
Uh-huh.
Hello? No, we no got no rooms. We got a nothing. We got no custom. We got a nothing. All right. All right, I send you off or something. All right, goodbye.
Did you ring, sir? Did you ring, sir? Did you ring, sir?
Hey, hello. Come here. Come here. Get away from there. Come on. Hurry up.
All right, then. But let's be careful.
I will.
Uh-huh.
Tell me, how is it that the door between your room and Mrs. Potter's is open?
Well, you see, I told her that I
Just
trusted her.
scatter like
You
ants.
trusted her.
Hey, stop that.
Come on, we did.
Really?
Come, Penelope.
That was fun.
Let's get away from this bum.
The Bum, it really is a, a Doug Walker movie.
Bum. Bum, bum, bum. Rum, bum, bum, rum, bum, bum, rum, 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 bum, bum, rum, bum, bum, rum, bum, bum, rum, rum, bum, bum.
And scene.
I could kill those traps.
Wait a minute. Don't kill them yet. I've got an idea.
About them?
Mm-hmm. Listen, when the necklace is found missing, someone's got to be blamed. Why not them?
Gee, that's not bad. But have you got anything definite?
Suppose I flirt with them, and they come to my room. Then what? I'll complain to the management.
Simultaneously
Well,
too
the night the
structured
necklace
and
disappeared,
less
they would
plot
be
than a
there
Doug
with
Walker
the
movie.
Get it?
You bet I get it. That's a grand idea.
Thanks, kind sir. Well, I better run along now. See you later.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Groucho is the main guy. Harpo is the menace. I don't remember what the name of the other one is. And I think there's also a fourth one. You know, Pippo. Uh-huh. Yeah, man. He really does think that eating things that aren't edible is like the peak of comedy. It's crazy. Chico and Zeppo.
Hey, what do you do, eh? All the time you eat. That's no good. We got to get the money. Right now, I do anything for money. I kill somebody for money. I kill you for money. No, you're my friend. I kill you for nothing. Well, what do you laugh, eh? You're in the hotel for 3 hours, you don't got something yet. What do you got? A Jingle watch. That's the fine. That's the finest. That's all you steal?
Whoa, why is it suddenly a lot worse quality? So they're Italians. Yeah.
I think I know your face.
I give up. Who is it?
I'll tell you in a minute. I brought some pictures from headquarters. Let me see your face. Yours too.
All right, I make my own face. That's the matter, you push, eh? No pushing. A room for the fight. You want to fight? So come on, start. Come on. Hey, call your shots. Come on. Hey, that's somebody don't fight upstairs. Come on.
Hey! What are you guys fighting for?
We don't fight. That's my friend. We play this way.
What are you doing around here? What's your name?
Hello?
I'm pretty suspicious of you birds. Now you listen to me. I haven't got anything on you yet, but I'm going to keep watching. I got your full records right here in my pocket. There's enough to send you up the minute you start anything.
That's incredible.
You get me?
If he had just stolen it, it would not be as nearly as funny. Stealing it with his teeth is the funniest thing it could have been.
Wait a little bit. Huh? What do you got? A badge. That's the fine. He's a no more detective. You detective.
He is very tall, yeah.
Get right to cab. It's only a few minutes to get the train. Pardon, can you tell me what time is the next train to Philadelphia? It's a train there once a week, sometimes twice a day. Thank you. That's a fine, huh? It's a little tight. Needs something taken out. All right, keep it. That's just what I need. Quarter like this. That's fine, huh? To look good.
What is with the hold my leg thing?
Hello.
How do you do?
That's a good-looking coat you have on.
You like it, huh?
You know you look like the Prince of Wales.
Better.
Where did you get that coat?
That's my coat.
That's your coat?
That's my coat.
But it doesn't fit you.
I know. I had it made to order.
Tell me, what are you doing tonight?
Maybe you got a good idea, eh?
Well, don't you dare come to room 320 at 11 o'clock.
All right, I come 10:30.
Whoa.
Did you see a handkerchief? I thought I dropped one. Well, it really doesn't matter, because what I'm really interested in is you. Did anyone ever tell you that you look like the Prince of Wales? That's funny. I thought it was an original idea of mine. tell me, you know who I am? You know my room number? Well, I'll be there at 11 o'clock tonight.
God. Back to the clarinet. The clarinet is an underrated jazz instrument. I'm just going to say it. I know we're all thinking it. I just have to put it out there. That's me when I play clarinet, dude. I've lost all my chops from when I was in middle school. Playing saxophone for so long, you just like, you don't have the same kind of embouchure.
Believe me, when I say Wales, I mean whale. I know a whale when I see one. Did you say your room was 318? You know, I'm the proprietor of this hotel, and I have a pass key to every room in it.
Pass key?
Pass key, that's Russian for pass. You know, they pass key down the street ski. Won't you,
Boo.
lie down? If we could find a little bungalow, eh? Oh, of course, I know we could find one, but maybe the people wouldn't get out. But if we could find a nice little empty bungalow just for me and you, where we could bill and cow. No, where we could bull and cow.
Do you know what you're trying to say?
Yes, it's not what I'm thinking of. What I meant was, if we had a nice little bungalow, and you was inside and I was outside trying to get in, or inside trying to get out. Oh no, I was in, you was up, you were inside out and I was up, no, I'll tell you, if you don't hear from me by next Friday, the whole thing's off.
I don't think I understand.
I mean your eyes, they shine like the pants of a blue serge suit.
What?
Oh,
That's an insult.
That's not a reflection on you, that's on the pants. What I meant was, if we had a nice bungalow and I came home from work and you were standing by the gate, no, you came home from work and I was standing by the gate, that's more like it. And we came down the path and we went inside and the shades were drawn and the lights were low. And then, are you sure your husband's dead?
Why, yes.
There seems to be a trace of uncertainty in that yes. You know, a yes like that was once responsible for me jumping out of a window. And I'm not the jumper I used to be. What I meant was, you're going to be here.
It might well
soon,
be, Sarge.
I'm stuck with the hotel anyhow. Why don't you grab me until you can make other arrangements?
My dear Mr. Hammer, I shall never get married before my daughter.
You did once. Oh, but I love you. I love you. Can't you see how I'm pining for you?
What in the world is the matter with you?
Oh, I'm not myself tonight. I don't know who I am. One false move and I'm yours. I love you. I love you anyhow.
I don't think you'd love me if I were poor.
I might, but I'd keep my mouth shut.
I'll not stay here any longer and be insulted this way.
Don't go away and leave me here alone. You stay here and I'll go away.
I don't know what to say.
Well, say that you be truly mine or truly yours or yours truly. Don't you know that I'm...
Will you keep your hands to yourself?
Come on, I'll play you one more game. Come on, the three of you. Oh. Can you come down a little bit? Just think tonight. Tonight, when the moon is sneaking around the clouds, I'll be sneaking around you. I'll meet you tonight under the moon. Oh, I can see you now. You and the moon. You wear a necktie, so I'll know you.
We're about to get another musical serenade from Harpo. I didn't realize Harpo played so many instruments. And considering that all of the audio had to be recorded live, I'm pretty sure he is actually playing them. Hell yeah. The plot's in the background. The foreground's the comedy and musical accompaniment. Oh, I thought he was gonna trip her as she came in. The hair like pulled back like that is kind of crazy.
Send up some ice water right away. That's right. Thank you.
I dig it, actually.
Good.
Close the door.
Did you get the keys?
Yes. It's one of these.
Oh, that's fine.
I think it looks
Listen, we
really
can't
good
take
on her,
chances
actually.
this job.
How do you
She's
mean?
like,
There's bound to be trouble when she misses the necklace.
Well,
We can't have
she would do
flowers on her.
I should
numbers
say not.
You've got to play safe and hide it somewhere.
in the
for a while.
lesbian
Hide it?
community.
Just for a few days.
Yes, but where?
Anywhere but in here.
Hide it. I know just the place. A hollow tree stump about a mile from here. Will that do?
Fine, but how do I get there?
It's Coconut Manor. You've been out there.
Well, I'm not so sure, Harvey.
Well, here, I'll show you. Now, you go right out Coconut Road. Then there's Augustine Road like this.
Yeah.
But instead, you take the Granada Road.
Oh,
Finally, you come to a clearing with a fringe of trees around it.
okay.
That's Coconut Manor, where the stump is.
Yeah.
It's about 20 feet from the edge of the clearing.
All right. I know what
That's
you're
where you
talking
put the
about.
jewels. You can't miss it.
Okay,
Now, you
okay.
take the necklace
I got
right
you.
out there, see? I've got to go back downstairs or Mrs. Potter will be suspicious. And be careful.
I will.
All right, let's go, chat.
Coconut Manor, Granada Road, 20 feet from the clearing. Everything's going along swimmingly now.
Did he just spit? Did he just spit while he was going? Where'd he go? He didn't open the door. Where'd he go? What?
You remember me, Prince of Wales. Of course I do, but Mr. Hammer, how dare you come into my room?
See here, there's going to be 2 people in this room. It'll be 50 cents extra. Did he go?
Who?
Anybody.
Get out! Oh, everybody's fighting me.
This hotel not only has running water, it has running gas.
You remember me, Prince of Wales.
Who is it?
Me, the King of England.
My father.
My father.
Come in. Ice water. Put it there. Thank you.
Thank you. Why don't you give him a dime?
Why don't you give him a dime?
Come in. Sit down. Well, I never. I should say not. You get out of here. Get out. Hurry. Hurry. My, just looking like this. Hurry. What is the matter?
Didn't even want to. He just like immediately goes out.
Doing in my room. Don't you dare take that coat off of this room.
Well,
you get out of here as fast as you can go.
I was only playing.
I'll find out about this, I'll bet. Thank goodness he's gone. Never mind, operator. Come in. Who are you?
That's all right. I'll be through in a minute. Well, I guess there's nobody in here.
You don't know where to look.
What you said?
Oh, this is awful. When it's finished, let me know.
This is going. He keeps going. He keeps going.
Well, everything seems to be all right in here.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
All right. I know where to go.
Okay, so she stole the thing finally. Damn, dude.
Hello, at last.
Come over here. I want to see you.
Ed
Now, listen to
scene.
me. I'm not going to have that red-headed fella running around in the lobby. If you want to keep him up in your room, you'll have to keep him in a trap.
You can't catch him.
Who is he?
That's my partner, but he don't speak.
Oh, that's your silent partner. Well, anyhow, you wired me about
Yeah,
some
it'll be
coffee.
an
I've
ad
thought it
soon.
over. Now, I can let you have 3 lots watering the front, or I can let you have 3 lots fronting the water. Now, these lots cost me $9,000, and I'm going to let you have them for 15 because
Yeah.
I like you.
I don't buy nothing.
What?
I no got no money.
You got no money?
I no got a 1 cent.
How you going to pay for your room?
That's your lookout.
Oh, you're just an idle rumor.
Well, you see, we come here to make money. I read the paper and it say big boom in Florida, so we come. We're a couple of big booms, too.
Well, I'll show you how you can make some real money. I'm going to hold an auction in a little while on Coconut Manor. You know what an auction is, eh?
Yeah, I come from Italy on the Atlantic auction.
Well, let's go ahead as if nothing happened. I say I'm holding an auction at Coconut Manor, and when the crowd gathers around, I want you to mingle with them. Don't pick their pockets, just mingle with them.
I'll find time for both.
Well, maybe we can cut out the auction. Here's what I mean. If somebody says $100, you say 2. If somebody says 2, you say 3.
Spit off.
That's right. Now, if nobody says anything, then you start it off.
Yeah, how am I going to know when they don't say nothing?
Well, they'll probably notify you. You fool. If they don't say anything, you'll hear them, won't you?
Well, maybe I no listen.
Well, don't tell them. Now then, if we're successful in disposing these lots, I'll see that you get a nice commission.
And how about some money?
Well, you can have your choice. Now, in arranging these lots, of course, we use blueprints. You know what a blueprint is, eh?
It's oysters.
How is it you never got double pneumonia?
I go around by myself.
Okay, let's pause there, and we'll BRB and get an ad break in and get it over with.
Kong versus Godzilla. Nothing you've ever seen can equal the thrills of this extraordinary motion picture. Nothing you've ever felt can equal its awesome fury as the mightiest monsters of the ages clash in a battle of the century. It sears the emotions with shock and terror. It staggers the imagination. All new in color. King Kong versus Godzilla.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Pick up where we left off.
You know what a lot is? Yeah, it's too much. I don't mean a whole lot, just a little lot with nothing on it. Anytime you got it too much, you got a whole lot. Look, I explain it to you. Sometimes you don't got enough, it's too much, you got a whole lot. Sometimes you got a little bit. You don't think it's enough. Somebody else maybe thinks it's too much, it's a whole lot too. Now, it's a whole lot, it's too much, it's a whole lot, the same thing. The next time I see you, remind me not to talk to you, will you? Come over here, McNally, and I'll explain this thing to you. Now look, this is a map and diagram of the whole Coconut section. This whole area is within a radius of approximately 3/4 of a mile. Radius. Is there a remote possibility that you know what radius means? It's a WJZ. Well, I walked right into that one. It's going to be a cinch explaining the rest of this thing to you, I can see that. I catch on quick. That's a rodeo you're thinking of. Look, Einstein. Here's Coconut Manor. No matter what you say, this is Coconut Manor. Here's Coconut Manor. Here's Coconut Heights. That's a swamp. And right over here where the road forks, that's Coconut Junction. So where you got
The rapid fire, and it also seems like they're not doing
that's
second
on one of the
takes,
forks.
really?
You probably eat with your knife, so you won't have to worry about that.
Or they're trying to do as few takes
here's
as
the main
possible.
road leading out of Coconut Manor. That's the road I wish you were on. Now, over here, on this site, we're going to build an eye and ear hospital. This is going to be a site for sore eyes. You understand? That's fine. Now, right over here, this is the residential section. Oh, so people live there, huh? No, that's the stockyards. Now, all along here, this is the riverfront. And all along the river, those are all levees. That's the Jewish neighborhood? Well, we'll pass over that. You're a peach, boy. Now, here is a little peninsula, and here is a viaduct leading over to the mainland. Viaduct? I'm all right. How are you? I say here is a little peninsula, and here is a viaduct leading over to the mainland. All right. Viaduct. I'm not playing Ask Me Another. I say that's a viaduct. All right. Viaduct. It's what that viaduct. Why no chicken? Well, I don't know why I know chicken. I'm a stranger here myself. All I know is that it's a viaduct. You try to cross over there in a chicken, and you'll find out viaduct. I know go someplace. It's deep water. That's viaduct. It's deep water. That's viaduct. Look, Rim. Suppose you were out horseback riding and you came to that stream and you wanted to ford over. You couldn't make it. It's too deep. Well, why do you want to with a ford if you got a horse? Well, I'm sorry the matter ever came up. All I know is that it's a viaduct. Well, look, all right. I catch on to why a horse, so why a chicken, why this, why that. I don't catch on to why a dog. Well, I was only fooling. I was only fooling. They're going to build a tunnel there in the morning. Now, is that clear to you? Yes, everything except the wire dog. Well, that's fine. Then we can go ahead with this thing. Now, look. I'm going to take you down and show you our cemetery. I've got a waiting list of 50 people at that cemetery just dying to get in, but I like you. Yeah, you're my friend. I like you, and I'm going to shove you in ahead of all of them. I know you like. I'm going to see that you get a steady position. That's good. And if I can arrange it, it'll be horizontal. Yeah, that's it. Now, remember, when the auction starts, if somebody says $100, I say 200. That's grand. Now, if somebody says 200, I say 300. That's great. Now, you know how to get down there? No, I don't. Now, look, River. You go down there, down that narrow path there, until you come to that little jungle there, you see it? Where those thatch palms are. And then there's a little clearing there, a little clearing with a wire fence around it.
Okay, Ferret Lord. That makes sense.
Wire fence. Oh, no. We're not going to go all through that again. You come along with me, and I'll see you up front. all right. I know what you mean. A bit of off. Go higher. One say 100, 200, 200, 300. That's it. If somebody says $100, you say 200. If somebody says 2, you say 3. And help me put this deal over, and you can have anything you got. I got nothing. Be a light. That's it. Be a light. Be a light, or Papa don't go out at all. All right, I'd be a light. I don't know what it is, but I'd be all right. All ye suckers who are going to get trimmed, step this way for the big swindle. Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know why this section is so much worse quality.
Today, which is the selling of these lots at any price, we are going to have a little entertainment. Very little. I want to present to you Miss Polly Potter, the best paying guest in the hotel. In fact, the only paying guest in the hotel. She will sing for you, and for me too. Miss Potter.
Monkeys upon a tree, never are very blue. They never seem to be on the farm, that is true. Not like the
Oh man.
on a bar,
Another song section.
monkeys upon
I'm
a tree,
so excited for that.
among the mangoes where the monkey can go, you can see them do. The little monkey doodle doo.
White woman dancing over here. Watch out, everyone. No, come on, man. You can't do that to her. Don't make her do that. No, 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 no. Don't make her do it again. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I did not sign up for Cats. No, come on, man. You can't make me watch Cats. Memory. These are some dynamic camera angles. So early sound film actually very rarely had dynamic camera work because the camera was so much harder to work with. The reason for that is because like cameras make old school cameras make a bunch of noise, so to make it so that the camera could record audio and not just record the sound of the camera going, you had to like encase the camera like heavily, and so it made it look much more bulky and hard to maneuver. Jesus Christ. That's true, and you want to be real careful about that because film stock in this era is like not explosive, but like, it's the most flammable thing you can be without being explosive. A good portion of the films that we've lost are because of fires. Now all the people in the party are dancing like that, and they're all wearing the same hats, and they're all dressed like that one lady who stole the jewelries. This is boring as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not even that I'm just like not a musical person. Like, I'm fine with musicals. But that's not a musical. That's a movie that has a musical number and dance segment in it. The musical has nothing to do with the
Florida,
film
folks,
itself.
Sunshine, sunshine, perpetual sunshine all the year around. Let's get the auction started before we get a tornado. Right this way. Step forward, everybody. Friends, you are now
Stupid.
in Coconut Manor, one of the finest cities in Florida. Of course, we still need a few finishing touches, but who doesn't? This is the heart of the residential district. Every lot is a stone's throw from the station. As soon as they throw enough stones, we're
Not
going
a
to build
fan
a
of
station.
RRR.
800
I've not
wonderful
watched
residences
RRR.
will be built right here. Why, they're as good as up. Better. You can have any kind of a home you want.
But
to. You can
Bollywood
even get
films,
stucco. Oh, how you can get stucco. Now is the time to
the
buy while
music
the new boom is on. Remember
informs
that
what's
old
happening
saying?
in the
A new
film.
boom sweeps clean. And don't forget
'Cause
the
they're
guarantee.
musicals.
My personal guarantee. If these lots don't double in value in a year, I don't know what you can do about it. Now then, we take lot number 20. Lot number 20, right at the corner of DeSoto Avenue. Of course, you all know who DeSoto was. He discovered a body of water. You've all heard of the water that they named after him, DeSoto water?
Shut
Now, this lot
up.
has a 20-foot frontage, a 14-foot backage, and a mighty fine garbage. Now, what am I offer for this lot? Anything at all? Anything at all? $200. Ah, a gentleman bids $200. Who'll say $300? $300. Another gentleman says $300. Do I hear four? $400. Well, the auction is practically over. It's all over but the shooting. I'll attend to that later. $500. Do I hear $600? $600. Sold for $600. Wrap up that lot and put some poison ivy on it. Yes, sir. Well, I came out even on that one. That was a big success. Yeah. One more success like that, and I'll sell my body to a medical institute. Now we'll take lot number 21. There it is, right over there. Right over there, folks, right where that coconut tree is. What am I offered for lot number 21? $200. Why, my friend, there's over $200 worth of milk in those coconuts. And what milk? Milk from contented coconuts. Who'll say $300? $300. $300. $400. $500. $500. $600. $700. $800. What the heck I care? What the heck do you care? But how about me? Sold. What the heck for $800? I hope all your teeth have cavities. And don't forget, abscess makes the heart grow fonder. When he said viaduct, I should have smelled a rat. I did, but I didn't know who it was. Now we'll take lot number 22. What am I offered for lot number 22? $100. Sold for $100. Believe me, you got to get up early if you want to get out of bed. Now we'll take lot number 23. $200. Hey, what are you going to do with all these lots? Play lottos? Who'll say $300? $400. $400. Do I hear $500? $500. Sold to this gentleman. $600. $700. $700. Sold to this gentleman. $800. Do I hear $9? Do I hear $9? You hear $9, you'll hear $10. If I hear 10, you'll hear plenty. Do I hear 9? Will the gentleman who said 7 say 9? Will the gentleman who said 7 say 7 again? Will you say 6? He say 6, I say 7. Will you he say 7, I say 8. He say 8, I say 9. I got plenty numbers left. When I start, I don't stop for nothing. I bid them up. I go higher, higher, higher. All the time it's go higher. Yeah, you'll go higher when I get a hold of you. Sold a hiawatha for $800. Get away from that tree before it dies. $50. Sold for $200.
Too late, too late.
I always take lot number 25.
That's something I would do.
Will you please take your feet off this lot? You're getting it all dirty.
Too late, too late.
It doesn't very big on top, but it's all yours as far down as you want to go, and it's very cheap. Now, what am I over for lot number 25? Anything at all? Who started off? Anyone at all? Anyone? What become of Peter Rabbit? What am I over for lot 25? Come on, folks. You know you're all allowed to bid. This is a free country. What am I over for lot 25? What am I over for lot 25 and a year's subscription to Youth Companion? Will somebody take a year's subscription? I'm trying to work my way through college. Will somebody take a 6-month subscription? I'll go to high school. Does anybody want to buy a lead pencil? I'll wrestle anybody in the crowd for $5. Well, if there's not going to be any more bidding, I might as well quit. What's the matter with you people? Can't you visualize bargains? Don't you want to make money? I'm going to try one more lot, and if I don't dispose of this, I'm going to fold up. You get me? Now, we're going to take lot number 26, the star lot of the whole proceeding. Here it is, right over there where the stump of that tree is. Overlooking the ocean front, one of the finest sights in Florida. Now, somebody make me an offer.
$200.
$200. Who'll say $400?
$400.
$400. Now, do I hear... Keep Winnie the Pooh out of here, will you? He'll ruin me. Who'll say 500?
$500.
$500. Six? Come on now.
$800.
$800. Now, there's a gentleman with vision. And a nice haircut. There's a gentleman with vision. Who'll say 1,000?
$1,000.
1,000. There's a gentleman with double vision and a better haircut. Who'll say 1,100?
$1,100.
1,100. There's a gentleman with astigmatism. 12 once. Come on now. 12.
$1,200.
12. Hail and farewell. Who'll say 13? 13. Come on. 13.
I'll bid
13. Do I hear 13? Do I? 12. 12 once. 12 twice. Sold to Mr. Adams for $1,200. And a mighty fine piece of property you got there, buddy.
Oh,
Make a note of that, Jeff.
Random coconut
What happened?
ex machina.
I protest against that. I didn't have a chance to bid.
What do you mean, young man? I want you to understand that I don't discriminate. You had the same opportunity as everybody else.
Mr. Hammer! Mr. Hammer!
That's so much
I've
money.
been
Holy shit.
robbed. My necklace in your hotel. Oh, Mother! It's worth $100,000.
Was it valuable?
Was it valuable? I'll give $1,000 reward for its return.
You hear that? This little lady has lost a necklace worth $100,000, and she offers $1,000 reward for its return. $2,000. Sold for $2,000. Make a note of that, Anderson.
Stupid.
Through on this. I'll take charge of this. All you people get back and give us plenty of room and keep quiet. Cut that out.
Come on, get back. What's the matter? What, he hurt you? How do you... What's the matter? No push, go on. Come on. All right, go on, start fight. Go on. That's a rumble of fight.
Mr. Hammer, what's the matter with him?
I don't know where he's from. He hasn't any license on him.
What is it? What? Yes, that's it. That's it, you dear man. Oh, I'm so happy. I must kiss you again.
So that's it. I saw you in that room last night, grabbing off stuff for the reward, eh? Now then, you come clean. Let go of that.
All right, leave him go. Come on, leave him go. Put your foot on.
Watch out, he bites.
How'd you know that?
Ace King.
Oh, officer,
I don't.
may I make a suggestion?
What is it?
I
Is
think.
it possible that the gentleman who
Oh,
bought
no.
this lot might know something about it? Why was he so anxious to buy it?
How about it, you? Why did you buy this lot?
None of your business.
He's a desperate character. Oh, Mother, he isn't. Holly.
Whenever a young fella shuts up and won't say anything, I've noticed it's generally on account of a woman. Who is she?
None of your business. I won't say a word.
You won't say anything. This guy's letting on to be a dummy.
Shut the fuck up, Friday. Shut the fuck up, Friday.
This bird you can't understand when he does talk.
Ah, shalom.
Is there anybody here who will talk?
I will, but I can't think of anything.
Well, if you won't tell me about it, you'll tell somebody else.
Here, wait a minute. Do you mean to say that...
That's enough. Come on.
Oh, please, please don't take him.
What?
Oh, I didn't want you to steal it, Bob. I had no idea that you'd do it. Oh, I feel awful.
What are you talking
Shut
about?
the fuck up and roll away from the
Bob,
cops.
what do you
True.
mean?
Holly.
So that's it.
Oh, it's all my fault. I had no idea he'd think that I meant it. Bob, I didn't want you to do it. I just meant if you could give me one like it.
Wait a minute. Are you accusing me of taking Mrs. Potter's necklace?
Well, I'm taking all the blame myself. I was joking, and you took me seriously. Why, Bob, last night when you told me that you'd taken it, I just couldn't believe it.
Told you I'd taken what? Why, Polly, she's out of her mind.
It sounds quite plausible to me.
Mother, he didn't know what he was doing. I begged him to take it back.
Hey, I'm not going to stand for any more of this. Why, the whole thing is ridiculous. It's absurd. Do you people really think for one moment that... Oh, I don't care what you think, any of you. Polly, you know it's a lie, don't you?
It was just a harmless flirtation, and then, well, he lost his head.
Don't you know it's a lie?
Why, of course I do. You don't think I'd believe a silly story like that, do you? Holly. Mother, I don't believe it. Mr. Adams, I must ask you never to speak to my daughter again.
But Mrs.
Come on,
Potter,
young
I...
fella.
Bob, I'm going with you. You'll stay here.
Yes, Polly. You stay here. It's only for a little while. Why, the whole thing is ridiculous.
You ready?
You're ready? A cab. A cab.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bob.
Don't keep it up any longer. All right.
I'll have a confession out of him in half an hour. Come on, you.
Bob, will you come back here?
Now we'll take lot number 27. I've been so unsuccessful in disposing of these other lots that I'm going to give away a half a pound of tea with every lot that I sell from now on.
There's only
Now-
one way to wipe off this disgrace. You must make people forget that you ever knew this young man.
Mother!
What are you saying? You see what's come of your way. Now I'm going to have mine. Mr. Yates,
Yes, Mrs. Potter?
my daughter has reconsidered her answer to you.
Mother.
Your engagement will be announced tonight.
That's wonderful, Polly.
I shall give a dinner at the hotel.
A dinner? A dinner? You want the 30 or the 40-cent dinner?
You may invite everyone.
It's 50 with Jell-O, and oh, how you can Jell-O.
In honor of the engagement of my daughter.
I see.
To Mr. Harvey Yates.
Let me be the last to congratulate you, and you too. I'm sure you'll have a very dismal wedding with this chapo.
Coming, Polly?
In a minute. Please go ahead.
Why, what's the matter, dear?
Nothing.
What's the matter?
Go.
All right. I'll wait for you.
This Groucho Marx fellow is pretty witty. It's crazy. How do you show this going on? It's very simple. So that rich asshole wants this girl, who is a rich asshole herself. She's not an asshole. Her mom is a rich asshole. But she wants to marry the poor architect guy, and he wants to buy up this land to be made into a house for the two of them. And so that woman, for some reason, I don't actually know what her deal is, stole the jewels from the mom to frame the guy, frame the architect guy, and thus get him in trouble so that he would be out of the picture. I don't actually know what the woman's like interest in all this is. And yeah, and the Marx Brothers are here too.
You got the key. That's fine. Hey, wait, look. I got the saw. Now you got to get us something. We get a bob out. Hurry up.
Why? I don't know why these two are helping.
Bob. Hey, Bob.
Hello.
How do you do?
What are you doing here? I didn't know they allowed visitors here.
I'm a no visitor. We come to get you out. We got to be quick, too.
Oh, thanks very much. You shouldn't have bothered, but I might as well stay here as any other place.
You've got to come out. Polly, she wants you.
Polly wants me?
She got to have you because tonight she's going to be engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, going to be married. Mrs. Potter, she's going to give a big engagement dinner.
Who? To who?
To Polly, the Yates to Polly. Everybody's going to be there. You
Polly's
too.
going to marry Yates?
That's right.
Oh, come on, let me out of here. Get me out of here, quick.
Wait, we get you out. Hey, Paisan, be in the car.
Hey, paisano!
We get you out. Oh, he's a no
Thanks very much. I don't want anything to eat.
All right, come
Not
on.
at a time like this. Come on, hurry up. Get me out of here.
We get you out. What's the matter? What do you do, eh? Come on, it's breaking the lock.
Come on, hurry.
What's the matter? What's the matter for you? Come on.
Come on, stop quarreling now. Stop fighting. This is no time to fight. Come on, hurry up. Get me out of here, quick. Oh, come on, hurry.
Come on, hurry up, Bob. Everybody's away. Come on.
Rule of threes, baby. Hell yeah, dude.
Is that so? Well, I'll attend to that. Boy. It's been reported to me there's a poker game going on in room 420. You go up there and knock on the door and see if you can get me a seat.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll be right over.
All right, Bob. Coast is clear. Nobody around. It's a fine, huh?
Here he is. We got him. Yeah, we got him all right. Hello, you out on parole?
No, these two gentlemen helped me to get out. I'm ever so much obliged to you, Mr. Hammer. They told me it was your idea. I can't begin to thank you.
That's all right. Maybe you do as much for me sometime. Well,
Arrivederci. Goodbye.
Arrivederci. I can't begin to thank you.
I like that someone actually noticed it this time.
Why, that's polygamy. Believe me, it's no fun being in jail. Jail is no place for a young fellow. There's no advancement. But seriously, Mr. Hammer, you know the story of Penelope's was all a lie, don't you?
Now, what's the use to worry? It's silly to worry, isn't it? You're gone today and here tomorrow.
But you know it was a lie. How am I going to prove it?
Oh, of course, that's the question.
What is it? Silent red, wanted by the police.
Yeah, I don't know, Sarge.
What's going on here? Was everything dropping from on high here? Grapefruit?
No, they're just standing around picking up things off the ground. What the fuck is happening?
Well, I hope I still got my underwear on.
You know, come here with that.
I felt kind of flimsy. Bob.
Yes, sir.
Go upstairs and count the rooms. I think the third floor is missing. I'll put this stuff in here until I get ready to go upstairs. Wait just a moment. Blackstone Hotel Chicago, Statler Hotel Cleveland. Those are mine. Can you imagine that? More papers. Man, I was in.
Granada Road, Coconut Road. Granada Road, Coconut Road. Granada Road.
Hey, if you get it twice more, you're allowed to keep it.
Come here with that, will you?
You can beat that, but you can't tie it.
Oh my god. It is. Jesus Christ.
Granada Road.
Don't talk. You'll take the words right out of your mouth.
Granada Road, Coconut Road, Hollow Stump, Jewels. Tell me, where did you find this?
That's a great guy you picked to ask.
Where did you find this? Mr. Hammer, whoever drew this knows something about that robbery. Look.
Imagine someone like comes up to whisper in your ear and then goes honk 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 honk. Oh wow, another musical dance scene. I'm so excited to see what things we'll see here. Springtime! It's got more inventive camera work than I would expect for an early talkie like this. So risque. I bet this went hard in 1929. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm streaming in the Just Chatting category. I forgot I could stream in the Mystery Science Theater category instead. Let me change that. I forgot that's what I was going to do from here on out. Well, you know what else went hard in 1929? Opium? Cigarettes. Oof. That ballet style toe work is rough. That looks awful to have to do. Nightmarish. Torturous. Rough. Learn a different song. Freebird! Freebird! Oh my god. The Tsarina's here.
Thanks so much for the talk. Oh, isn't it lovely? You're a lucky boy, Harvey.
And the Count is here as well.
It's going to be a great success. I hope so.
Hello, Penelope.
Oh, hello. I didn't know you were going to be here.
Anywhere that you are. How do you do?
How do you do? Is Mr. Hammer coming?
Mr. Hammer? Yes, he'll be here directly.
What the fuck is he wearing?
Mr. Hammer, your costume's wonderful.
This costume has been condemned by good housekeeping.
I love the color scheme.
That isn't a scheme, that's a conspiracy.
Signor Chico Joseph Maria di Acunia, Count di Eresno.
On track 25.
Ah, signorina, sentila benedì statue. Che so io quando si faccia una fanciulla da Talia.
Listen, Count, as soon as the guests leave, I'd like you to take the ashes out.
A shalom. His Excellency, the ambassador from San Raffaello, Signor Di Harpeno.
They're really dressed to impress, huh? He got on a string. Stop doing that.
Hey, next on that stuff. Sure, and it's just a breath of old Ireland. I can see me old mother coming down the old pit bog, and I can see in the morning, I can see the old... Oh! Goes the weasel.
They will just like randomly hit upon a bit and just go full force into it.
I'm awfully glad you came, Mr. Hennessy.
That's all right, madam. At a party like this, you've got to have the law around. Now, a nice woman like you needs protection, and I'm here to see that you get it. There's a couple of shady characters hanging around that I'm going to keep an eye on. What's that you gave him?
Now, give it up,
You give me that. Give me that, I tell you. Who got my shirt? What's become of my shirt? I want my shirt.
This guy feels like a parody of John Wayne before John Wayne was a thing.
Yes.
Can you describe this shirt?
What's that?
Come here. Now look. This cross marks the spot where the shirt was last seen.
Cut that out.
Now remain quiet, will you please?
Yes!
Just as I thought. You birds are all in on this thing, and you're all trying to keep me from finding my shirt.
That's a lie, you whelp. Whelp, 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 whelp.
I want my shirt.
He wants his shirt.
I want my shirt.
He wants his shirt.
Whoa!
My shirt. I want my shirt. I want my shirt. I want my shirt. I can't be happy without my shirt.
Finally, a good musical number.
I want my shirt.
Hey, could everyone sing in tempo though? He's out of here.
Now, friends, now that we found Hennessy's shirt, would you all mind looking for a collar button that I lost here? Size 13 and a half.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if we all find faces at the table, we'll have a short entertainment before...
Exit that guy from the movie, apparently.
How about you and I giving this joint the air and indulging in some snappy necker?
What? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hammer will now act as master of ceremonies. Mr. Hammer.
He completed his character arc, getting his shirt back.
Ladies and gentlemen, $200. In behalf of the
Yes!
local of Minneapolis, I want to take this occasion of welcoming you to Waukegan. No, I mean in recognition of my many years of service with the railroad, you have presented me with these ties. And that, of course, reminds me of the story of the Irishman. It's a joke. It's so funny. I wish I could think of it. Oft in the stilly night, the trembling of a leaf can be heard, sighing through the trees, and the babbling brook as it wends its way onward.
What's he up to? What's he about to do?
Well, I got rid of one. And one like that is worth 3 ordinary ones. Where was I? Oh, yes, on this chair, that's right. Western cattle opened at 15 and a quarter. Yearlings and spring veals showed a firm tone. And eggs were a little touchy on a falling market. Well, my mother and father talked it over, and they finally moved to New York. They took a little house in the Bronx. And it was in that little house that Abraham Lincoln was born, much to my father's surprise. And that, boys and girls, was the beginning of the Lincoln Highway. And now, friends, in view of the fact that Miss Potter's engagement is being celebrated here tonight, so to speak, I think a few words from her mother would be revolting. I now take great pleasure in presenting to you the well-preserved and partially pickled Mrs. Potter. Come on now, give the little girl a here. Speak, great speech.
My good friend. If I could only tell you how rosy-hued everything seems to be tonight. As I look into your faces,
He's doing it again.
they're all lit with gay laughter.
It'll be funny eventually. Just wait.
The whole world and everything in it is bathed in a soft, glowing, luminous haze.
The old gal is stew to the eyebrows.
And now, I want to wish you all a most enjoyable evening. As for myself, I'm sad. I simply can't go any farther.
I'll get off with you. Now, friends, I want to take great pleasure in presenting to you the groom, Mr. Yates, Mr. Harvey Yates.
This is a scary way to sit on a chair. Yeah,
Good
dude.
evening, radio fans. We are now back in the studio. Stand by for your station announcer. My dear
He's going back to it.
friend.
That's like a surefire way to end up falling backwards.
I
He did it 3 times. It's funny now. Whoa!
I really don't know what to say.
Well, shut up.
What a splendid suggestion. I feel highly honored, but I'm afraid I'm not much of a speechmaker. Nevertheless, Mr. Hammer, it was very nice of you to call on me.
You must call on me sometime.
I was just about to say...
come up and see my flower bed.
What I intended to say...
I want you to see my pansies.
Well,
I got short pansies and long pansies.
I was just going to say that...
Next spring, I'm going to get some early bloomers.
As I was about to say...
There seems to be a steady stream flowing in and out over there.
I wouldn't dream of...
I guess he's just going over to the punch bowl over and over again.
I really wanted to thank you all.
Yeah.
And as I said before, I hadn't intended to make a speech at all.
Well, you certainly succeeded. Now, friends, good speech.
Wow, he drank a lot. And now he's there. And he made a funny face when he went to go drink.
Hey, what do you do? No do. Come on, have some more food.
Mr. Hammer. Mr. Hammer, can't you do something?
I don't have to. They're doing plenty.
Oh, it's awful.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the first musical number that we intend to portray will be the beginning and the ending of a very... We're going to have music. Music.
What, getting up to go drink and making a funny face when you do it? Eee.
Now, the first musical number on the program will be a piccolo solo, which we will skip. And the second number will be Signor Pastrami, the Lithuanian pianist. The Signor, for his first selection, will play A Cup of Coffee, A Sandwich, and You, from the opera Aida. Signor, allow me to escort you to the dais.
Oh, Signor Pastrami, what is the first number?
Number 1.
That's good. I really like this framing, actually. The way the reflection of him hits the underside of the piano's top. It tends to run in the family, to be fair, Sarge. Not because of genetics, but just because, you know, one person will learn an instrument and everyone else will too. Granted, you know, back then a lot of people used to learn instruments for fun anyways. There was a special type of saxophone made back then called the C melody saxophone that was tuned to be a C instrument, like a piano, so that it could read piano notation. Because oftentimes families would just come together and play, like, do music together. So like the idea is like the pianist, you would have like the pianist who would be playing, and then the saxophonist could join on top with the piano music, not have to get separate music for it. So they really only made them for like about a decade during the Roaring 20s. When that was like common practice. I have one, by the way. I think mine's from 23 or something like that, if I remember correctly. It's a Con.
now, friends, I want to present to you a charming little lady.
CONN. That's the company.
Down in front. Hey, sit down. That's all. The little lady who is to become Mrs. Harvey Yates over my dead body.
I know I have the sincere wishes of all my friends, and can only tell you how much I appreciate it. I think I can honestly say this is the happiest moment of my life. Look what I have here. It's a little engagement present just given me by Mr. Yates. He wrote it just now, but he wrote another yesterday when the necklace was stolen. They are both in his handwriting. Let me read it to you. It shows how to get to Coconut Manor and the hollow tree stump, and reads, "Hollow stump, jewels." I don't believe it. See for yourself.
Yates is gone. Yates is gone? And I gave him a check this morning for $1,000. It's a good thing it was my personal check.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, there's a man outside wants to see you with a black mustache.
Tell him I've got one.
Well, I think you will want to see him. His name is Mr. John W. Berryman. He has accepted my architectural plans for the development of Coconut Manor.
Well, happy days, old boy.
Thank you, thank you.
Bravo,
Thank you.
Galiziana.
He also wants to know if you can accommodate 400 guests for the weekend.
400 guests? 400 guests. Yes.
What in the world is the matter? Now, Mother, you must admit you were mistaken.
Mr. Adams, how can you ever forgive me?
Oh, please, Mrs. Potter.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all invited to attend the wedding of my daughter. The wedding will take place exactly as planned. That is, with the exception of a slight change. She will be married to Mr. Robert Adams.
Yay! The easily excited hotel staff. What was the deal with the woman, though? What was the woman's game and all that? Was she just evil for the fun of it? It is fun. See ya, Marx Brothers. Yep, that's the fourth brother. He was the hotel lobby guy. That he got fired immediately. Paramount. Well, yeah. It's a Marx Brothers movie. Of course he got quote-unquote fired. It's all just bits. The Marx Brothers are really the blueprint for the McElroys, I think. I'm not gonna elaborate on that. In honor of the passing of David Lynch, I will not elaborate. All right, another new addition to the public domain. We got more Mickey Mouse, dude. We got more Mickey Mouse. Who's the Harpo? The silent one who doesn't talk. Of course. Don't you know about the silent McElroy brother who doesn't talk? I mean, obviously they do podcasts, so you don't really notice him there, but he is there. Oh, Jesus. Why does it sound like dog shit? Why does it look like dog shit? I tried to find the best quality version of this I could. This would do numbers on TikTok. Oh no. No, 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 no. Leave it to Disney to immediately be racist. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a smidge. Oh my god. Are you? Wow. Hey, this is the first time Mickey talks. Why do we want Mickey Mouse to be in the public domain, frankly? They can fucking keep it. That's pretty good. It changed music there. It was doing one folk song and now it's doing another one. I love Mickey just like screaming, "Hot dogs! Hot dogs!" I wish they kept that voice. He just like constantly screaming. Oh my god. Horrifying. Now eat one. Oh, she is. She's literally gonna eat one. Potato bun. Yeah. It's a little strange. I would prefer a hot dog bun, frankly. Frankly? Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my... Why is it so creaky? Oh my... Horrifying. This is horrifying, dude. They had kids watch this. They let kids watch this. Wow, that's so funny. You can't see it, but I just have like grimace on my face. You know, I gotta be honest, I never really liked Disney that much. Thanks, that's the worst adaptation of Sweet Adeline I've ever heard in my entire life. Oh, you want to do a reprise? Okay. That's good. Ah! Yeah! Get their ass. That was horrible. I was like, "Oh, we'll do a little Mickey Mouse. That's public domain now. 1929 Mickey Mouse it's a public domain thing now. It'll be a nice little it'll be fun. We'll all have a little bit of fun watching the little Mickey Mouse cartoon." That's the worst cartoon I've ever seen in my entire life. Not even like an animation standpoint. It wasn't good. What the fuck? That sucked, dude. Disney extended the length of the copyright for that. Oh. I don't want to end on that. That sucked so bad. I don't want to end on that. Something better. I don't have anything new, so it's going to be something we've played on here before. But, would you like to shake hands with danger? I do that one too much. I do shake hands with danger too much. I can't be doing shake hands with danger this much. I gotta let it sit, let it rest. Oh, I know. Drugs Are Like That, in honor of the death of Anita Bryant. Rest in piss. That's perfect.
I do too. What? I know, all right.
Okay, have a nice night, Sarge.
Sure. What? Make you act funny. Yeah, well. Well, what? You know what kinds there are? Kinds of what? Drugs. I know. You know you can smoke them. Sure.
Drugs
like
are like that,
you can
yeah.
Like a pill, too. And you can sniff them. You can what?
Drugs are like the death of Anita Bryant.
Come on. It's truth.
As in they're really cool.
A needle, a big old needle. Not me, boy. What if you had to? Why would I have to? Because. Because what? Well, I mean, what? Drugs are like that. If you keep bouncing that ball in the house, I'm gonna tell. Oh, all right. Come on, we'll build something.
Once you start some things, you just can't stop. And drugs are like that.
Wait, that's actual Lego. They have like the Lego brand in there. You can't have that there. Anita Bryant, come on. Don't you know anything about copyright? This song sucks too.
It may not hurt, but then again it may.
know. Drugs are like that too, I know, no, drugs are like that too.
How come you know so much? About what? About drugs and stuff. Oh, a lady came to our school today.
Oh, did she? Do ladies come to your school often? Yeah, everyone take your drugs. This is a reminder from Anita Bryant.
What? Make you act funny. Sorta.
She's rotting in hell.
Who? The lady.
Okay, I'm just gonna run the ad. I don't want to do a break right now.
Like what? She told us about a baby. A what? A baby.
A baby? What's that?
This is a baby. The baby lives in a crib because
Whoa,
he
that's
can't
a
take very
baby?
good care of
That's
himself.
fucked up. Is that what babies look like, Chat?
The baby wears diapers because, well, we know all about that. The baby is kind of scared, so he sucks on this thing to take his mind off his troubles. Drugs are like that.
Whoa! Drugs are like babies.
Uh-oh.
Why'd the baby do that? Is it stupid?
He must really have been hooked on
Skill
that
issue.
thing. Drugs are like that, too.
Thank you, Anita Bryant.
You know what that means? Hooked? Like he's gotta have it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Give me that. What do you gotta have that?
I love that. Give me that.
What? That thing he puts in his mouth. Because he's dumb. He's not dumb.
I agree. We
You
agree.
don't think babies are dumb?
Babies are dumb.
No, they're just,
Stupid.
just what? Babies. That's what I said. That's kid stuff.
Dumb
I
babies.
guess. What are you making? Something. What is it? A windmill? It's something. Is it a windmill? It's something. What else did
Whoa,
she
it's
say?
something.
Who? The lady. Oh yeah.
Who? What?
Did you ever step on a
Where?
crack? A what?
Huh?
A crack.
A what?
This is a sort of
Drugs are
game,
like
not
logs.
stepping on the lines and cracks. It's kind of fun. But if you play it long enough, it can get to be a habit. Drugs are like that.
Yeah. I agree.
Habits
Yeah,
are very
I
easy to
agree.
get
I
started
mean-
and very hard to stop.
Yeah. That's like the entire point of it.
Can be pretty dangerous.
The cruelty is the point. I mean, like, you know, some drugs are not great. I would say heroin is not a great one. But opioids, despite the fact that they are just ravaging Appalachia, are also an important medical tool. I don't know. It's something we should have
a lot more trouble than they're worth.
places and people to help people through instead of criminalizing it, right? And that's the real issue, is that yeah, drugs can sometimes be a problem, and we should actually try and solve that instead of criminalizing it, because criminalizing it doesn't solve the problem. Clearly it doesn't. Otherwise, it would be solved, right?
You bite your fingernail. That's no habit. I could stop whenever I wanted to. Why don't you?
The age beam.
Because I need that face.
You're welcome.
How about the way you fold your hair? What about it? That's a habit. Oh, it is not. You do it all the time. I could stop any time I wanted to. Why don't you then? Because.
Yep.
Is it some kind of a machine? What? What you building?
The baby!
We'll see. Come on. Is it a machine? It's a machine. It's a machine. Didn't she tell you they make you act funny? What? Drugs, marijuana,
The crack.
stuff like that.
The machine.
Didn't she tell you that it makes you act funny? Sure she did. What'd she tell you? She said it was like if you were a real good ball player.
Oh, yeah?
This
So
guy's a
drugs will
pretty
make me
ball
good at
player.
sports?
He can catch.
That's
he
really
can throw,
cool. I should take drugs.
He can hit. He can run. He can even do something silly just because it makes him feel funny. Lots of things make you feel funny. Drugs are like that.
Drugs are also like visiting Japan.
Of course, when you get to feeling that way, you can't do quite so much.
That is true.
And you can't do it quite so good.
Unfortunately, some of the drugs they're doing aren't the cool kind. They're like steroids.
Some things can make you look pretty stupid. Drugs are like that, too.
Why would he do that? Why would he do what? Get all funny, dizzy, and try to do something, like play ball. That's the thing. Suppose it was like a what?
Like
a
a
heaven,
rock.
You know? You mean
Like
the
an
Roaring Crest
island.
or something? Yeah, like that. Or that baby and that thing he sucks on? Yeah.
That's
Boy,
true.
That's dumb.
Steroids are also great for trans guys.
What's it gonna do? What? What you're making? Is it gonna do anything? You'll see.
They're not so great for people who don't need them, though. They can just absolutely destroy your body.
Really dumb. What? Drugs. Taking drugs.
For
Yeah. And that's
people
not
who
all.
are naturally producing
There's something else you wanna
testosterone
tell us about? What?
and they don't have like atrophied muscles or whatever, like it can be really rough on the bod. But that's always the problem with like any medicine you take, any drugs you take. If you take too many of them, it's going to be a bad thing, right? You take too much acetaminophen, it's going to kill your liver, right?
He's not supposed to get into the cookie jar. It's like there was a law against it.
Jesus Christ.
Some things are
Stop
against
the noise.
law, you
I
know.
hate the noise.
Drugs are like
It's
that.
almost like drugs are conditionally beneficial and conditionally harmful. That's true. It's just like some of them can cause dependencies, and we should have safety nets put in place for that kind of
Go
thing.
after the cookies.
That was me falling down the stairs.
Maybe that's the
Whee!
reason she's not supposed to go after the cookies. Maybe it's not such a bad law after all. But she can't talk about that right now. She's wondering whether those cookies were really worth it.
Maybe the cookies should have been put in a place where she could easily access them.
You gotta want a cookie pretty bad to go through all that. Hand me that. That's the whole point, silly. What point? About drugs. What about them? Like,
What about
if
them?
they get to be a habit, you can look silly and get hurt and get punished and everything. Dum bum, mhm, doo da bum, bum bum, mhm.
Drugs are like fiddling with
Are you gonna make it
Legos.
work? You'll see. Are you gonna tell me what it is? It's an internal motion machine. What's that?
Internal
It's a
motion
and
machine.
it works, and it's perfect, and it just keeps on working.
So everything's
That's
going to
all
be
there's
inside.
real. Yeah, well, it's not. What do you mean, hurt? What do you mean?
Perhaps, Ferret
You
Lord.
said drugs can hurt you. How do you know they can? How do you know they can't? How do you know they can? How do you know they can't? How do you know they can't?
Shut up!
Because that's what the lady said about the lake. What lake?
The lake, you know, just the lake, Camp Crystal Lake. The year is 1980. The camp is Crystal Lake.
This looks like a great rope to swing on.
Does it?
The whole setup looks great.
Looks like a pretty shit rope to me. Wow, girls.
But it can fool you.
Girls.
Drugs are like that.
Drugs are like girls.
Never mind what they look like they'll do. It's what they might do you have to worry about. The rope might be great to swing on. But it might make you look pretty stupid. The water might look great to dive in. but it might be a real pain in the neck. The lake might be great to swim across.
Or you might die randomly for no reason. See?
But it might be all she wrote.
You might die randomly for no reason. Isn't that crazy? Maybe learn this. Maybe learn how to swim. Perhaps we should have swimming lessons so that people don't drown.
People fool onto them. Just dumb, I guess. Yeah.
Exactly, Ferret Lord. The perfect metaphor. Girls are the perfect metaphor for everything, when you think about it.
Want to see my internal motion machine work?
Okay, so keep in mind, everyone, it's only going to be the stuff that's working on the inside here. So if you see anything moving on the outside, I think it's not working correctly. Ah, fuck. I think it's fucked up. No, nothing's happening on the inside. It's all happening on the outside.
Neat. It really worked. Of course it worked. I planned it all out.
This is terrible
You were just
Lego
lucky.
construction, by the way.
What do you mean lucky? Every single part is doing just exactly what I wanted it to. Yeah.
They could barely power the thing. It's like struggling.
People are like that. Who is? People. Us. We're like the machine. We take good care of ourselves, don't do anything dumb,
Swastika.
and everything works fine. Yeah, I guess. What would happen if we made one little change? Just
Nothing.
For fun? Did what? Just tried one little thing, just for kicks.
Kicks.
I don't know. Go ahead, try it.
I love this. The thing she changes, you can see literally does nothing. Does not change it at all. And then they have to like add in this like sound effect shit. And then fuck with the thing to actually make it look like anything happens. It's so funny. And also in that shot, it's back to not being changed anymore. This is Japan. Godzilla was here, but 1 hour ago.
All you did was try one little thing. I just did it for kicks. You know what? What? Drugs are like that.
Getting older is a lot like walking down a street you never walked down before. You never know what's around the next corner. Some of the things might be great. Some of the things might be terrible.
About 6 weeks.
About 6 weeks.
Some of the things might look
Oh, maybe don't get a
terrible
0, idiot.
and turn out to be great.
Girl!
Some of the things might look great and turn out to be terrible.
Wow. He died.
Drugs are like that. So, be careful turning corners.
Never turn corners. Rest in piss! Rest in piss, Anita Bryant. Ah, couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Corners are like drugs. Chat, can we get a list of things that are like drugs? I think aardvarks are like drugs. Let's see, dice are like drugs. I think anime is like drugs. I think synchro monsters are like drugs. But Ixie's monsters are more like sex, I would say. I think controllers are like drugs. Lights. I think lights are like drugs. Florida's like drugs. And especially Miami. Come on, have you seen Miami Vice? Come on. Okay. Whew, that was a much better way to end stream than with the fucking terrible Mickey cartoon. We're never watching another Mickey cartoon on here again. God damn, that was awful. I can't believe how bad that was. Holy shit. Okay. Let's call it here. Could send it over to Connie. I don't think I've rated Connie ever, so that might be a good way to go about this. All right. Thanks so much for dropping by. Exclamation point socials. Get you to my website where you can find everything you need to know to find me. And I'll see you in the next one. It was like, what if a cartoon sucked, but in a bad way? Yeah, it was really bad. When you get over to Kanye's channel, be kind and courteous is all I ask of you. And with that said, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye-bye.